to set up a sport activity on your Coros watch, first you will need to find the sport. For this, you will need to press on the crown and navigate to the sport you want to do. So let's say, for example, that I want to do a run. So where is my run? Just right here. I want to do a run. I can simply start the activity and I will have the default window. But before I start, I can also do some basic intervals. So if I come inside here and I want to do interval, I will want to set my repeat count, run time, rest time, warm up, and cool down, and all those things. And when I'm ready to start it, well, I go on start training. Otherwise, there is settings in which I can activate a navigation with an activity, a GPS activity that I preloaded into it, so I can follow that path on the map. And yeah, do I want auto pause if I stop running? Yes or no. And you want to choose if you want to have alert at every kilometer to tell you at what pace you are going for every kilometer, but you can also change that distance if you would like. That's up to you. And you can also just set it to off if you don't want to have a notification at every kilometer you run. So yeah, you can have alert for a lot of things. If you want to stick to a pace, so for this example, between 5 and 6, and yeah, well, you choose you choose what you want to have as alert on that page, and there's alert you can have for a lot of things. Then if you want to start an activity, as I said, you go and run and you start the activity. Actually, I'm inside, so yes, there will have no GPS, but that's just an example. So well, unfortunately, no, okay, that go away, perfect. So actually, that's probably the default window there is for that activity, or not, maybe I modify it, whatever. Actually, you see my heart rate, the distance I've made, the elevation I am at, my pace and my average pace, and the time since the beginning of the activity. If you want to change those information, unfortunately, you will need your phone and the Coros application, but fortunately, you can modify those information once the activity is start or not. You can simply do it when you want, but when the activity is start, if you want to add an information, it is possible. So you reach the Coros application and you go at the very lower right corner inside watch, and you will go inside workout data. From here you will select the activity you want to modify. So actually we are inside a run, and from here you will see the page that we have. So yeah, actually, see, we only have one page. So when I scroll, I'm just scrolling back to the very same page. So if, for example, I want to add a second page, so I'm going to go on page 2. And let's say for this one, I want to have a big graph, or maybe my heart rate. So I'm going to navigate under hit to heart rate. And now I have my heart rate with the gauge. And there is a second information I can add it. So let's say this will be, the elevation. That's fine. So when you're satisfied with that, you're gonna return. And finally, on the upper right corner, save that information. And actually, it's already safe. So if I navigate here to a second page, actually, you can see my heart rate just right there. But we are not seeing it because I'm not wearing the watch. Maybe if I put my finger on the sensor, we will see my heart rate, or not. Anyway, so yeah, you can change the information right here. And if I return here and run, and I change the top one, heart rate for, let's say, time of the day, go back, save, you see it's already changed. So that's pretty well made. If we come back to run, and let's say, well, I will put back my heart rate. like that. And we will go to the second page, and we will see what is available. So you see at the bottom, you have all the information you can add. There is time of the day, total time, which is the time since the beginning of the activity. That doesn't calculate, it does calculate the pause. The workout time will not calculate the pause. The distance you have traveled since the beginning of the activity, the number of laps you have done, the calories you have burned since the beginning of the activity, the cadence, which is the number of steps you have done, your stride length, your pace, your speed, your heart rate. And you see there's a lot of information you can add. And if you're not sure of what is the meaning of this, you see on the right there is that little I for info. So you press on it and you will end up on this beautiful page that will explain to you what does every options. And yes, you see it says swimming pool activity and all of those. This is for cycling. Unfortunately, I don't know why they made it like that, but the information you will find inside each activity will vary from an activity to another. So as you can see for this example here, I have the option between pace, which is the number of time you take to do a kilometer, and the speed, which is the number of kilometer you do per hour. You have the choice. You have the choice inside that. But if we go, so I'm going to save this. If we go, for example, inside a walk just right here, and I want to add an info, so let's pick that one, and you see we do not have the same information. So actually I can only have right here the pace. I cannot have the speed, and there's a lot less information I can add for this one. So I don't know why they made it that way, but if you're looking for speed or pace or something, it might be possible that this information is just not available for the activity you pick. Coros have the choice to let it available to you or not. That's the way it is. So yeah, that's how you edit a sport activity inside a Coros watch.
So this is it. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps. If yes, please smash the like button. If you are planning to buy this watch, you can see my link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can find me back easily next time you need help. If you want to see my other tutorial about this watch, you can see my playlist just right here. And you can also find me on my main channel just right there. Thank you for watching. Take care and see ya.